welcome back to Richter Knives, episode 34. Today, before we get started, click that subscribe button, hit the notifications, and give us a huge thumbs up. Today we are going to be doing
questions and answers. On the last video that we had, we asked you to put some questions on there, and we're going to try to go through them and answer them. So let's go through. Kensi, find one. And you gotta say who it is.
This is from Duck's Garage. Can I be in the giveaway? Lol. I need a good Richter slip.
That's my brother. Can I be in the giveaway? I don't have one yet, but yes, you can. All you gotta do is be subscribed, right? And you can be in the giveaway, dude. I already told you I was gonna give you a slip anyway. That's my brother, y'all. He's being goofy. Love you, Duck. All right, Kensi.
Let's see. This is from Edward. How do you make your knife slip patterns? Inquiring mind wants to know.
How do I make my knife slip patterns? Well, I'm going to do a video on that, and that'll kind of clear that up for you. But mostly it's pretty simple. You just cut out a piece that you measure, however big you want your knife. You cut that piece out, and all it is a long piece that I fold over, right? I glue it, and then I'll poke holes. I'll stitch it, and anything I want to do like dye or any kind of stamping or anything like that, I'll do. I'll do that as well. But really that's all it is. It's just a piece of leather folded over, glued, stitched, dyed. This one's not even dyed, so it really didn't even take as long. But I'll make a video on that so all y'all can see how we do it. What's the next one, baby?
I might pronounce this wrong. It says from Juan Yan Tan. How did you get into making slips? And what else do you make?
I got into making slips because I went to hitching timber slips a long time ago when I first kind of got into more than one knife, you know what I mean? And I started watching videos and looking at different knives. I seen the Instagram really kind of pushed me over the edge because I was seeing knives with the slips. I'm like, ooh, that's cool. So I found some at hitching timber, and I could not afford it. And I'm not saying they're expensive by any means. I just couldn't afford it myself. And some of y'all may be the same way, but I decided, you know, maybe I'm gonna just make my own. So I put my hand at it, and I've got a pretty good friend, Jonathan Roberts, who he's a leather worker as well. And I got a lot of probably 90% of what I know about leather I learned from him. So it's pretty cool to have one of your best friends ever to be a leather worker. And you know, and people ask me all the time, how do I learn so quick? It's just practice, and it's Jonathan, really. And I know a bunch of other leather workers as well because we chat all the time, but I get tips from a lot of people and just inspiration, imagination. And what was the other question on that, baby?
The next one?
No, there was another part to that. It said...
And what else did you make?
What else do I make? I make wallets. Not a lot. Mostly just the card wallets. I've made other wallets. I've made a gun holster. Now, I'm telling you this stuff, but I hope nobody messages me about 500 times asking me for a holster. I'm not very good at making a holster. I actually probably need the gun to make the holster. So it's not something I do. It's not a business I do. It's just right now a hobby that's getting pretty, what do you call it? Busy. It's a busy hobby. So I'm not looking to take on any work on wallets or anything like that. What's the next one, baby?
This is from FW Glockeye. How long does it take you to make a slip?
3 seconds. Nope. Not even. It depends on the slip. If I make this slip right here, this one probably took me, like I said, it's folded over a piece of leather, glued, holes poked and stitched. And this one probably took me, if I was to say put it all together, maybe 35 minutes. I don't know. It could take something like that, or sometimes it could take days because you're waiting on dye to dry, you're waiting on, or you're doing tooling, or it just depends kind of the flow you're in. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff that you don't dye could take a whole lot less time, and you know, just depends on what you're doing. What else, babe?
Okay, I can't read the name of it because
Where?
it's this one. It's in
I
a
can't
different
either.
language.
Go ahead.
What's
Sorry.
your credit card number? Sorry, buddy. Couldn't resist.
What's your credit card number? 11 279 89 or 273 ish.
Hold on. Let me find one.
Here we go. Hey, FW Glock guy asked too. He said, Kensi, is your dad just as goofy off camera as he is on camera?
Yes.
Yes? How goofy am I?
Like a lot.
A lot. What else? Doom's Crew Outdoors. What's he got to say?
Where do you find that? Where do you find that?
Right there.
Mhm.
What's up, Doom's Crew?
What's... Do you want me to read down here?
Yeah, read the whole thing.
Oh, the whole thing? Yeah, buddy. Great video. I have a Texas Jack. I have a Texas Jack that, like...
Just like that, too.
Just like that too. Here's some questions for the Q&A. I know you do a lot of trading. What are one of the knives you regret letting go of the most?
I have done a lot of trading. You know that. GC knives. I went through one after the other, just trying to find that one knife that I fall in love with. And I found a lot that I fell in love with. I've got, I think, 7 or 8 GCs right now. And they're by far easily my favorite knife, my favorite company. And I've done a lot of trading because I couldn't afford one, right? And I couldn't get them on the drops. And a lot of people complain about that. But if you really want one, do some trading. You know, I've done trading with case knives, some copper locks, some leather. I've done leather slips. I've done wallets. I've done different gear like pins and different stuff. And usually what I try to do is I'll try to give them the deal. You know what I'm saying? If I want this knife and you have this knife, I'm going to give you a deal. I'm going to try to put more out there than I'm getting, just because I don't want to feel like I'm trying to get you. So sometimes I would put in 4 or 5 knives, and I'm not a sucker. I know what I'm doing. If I want something and I want it more than I want these 4 or 5 things, have I lost out? Probably not. You know, because to me, knives are not, it's not the monetary thing. It's do I want it or more than I have this other thing or not? So sometimes I'll trade 3 or 4 knives for 1 knife. And that's how I would get GECs. Until here recently, I bought 2. But I got those 2 from selling different things, selling off some other knives that I had. But the one I missed the most is probably my TC15 sepia socket bone. I missed that knife. I don't have a 15. I really want one really bad. And I'll have to try to figure out a way to get one because I miss it. I really do. Go ahead.
This is from Thomas Zimmerman.
Thomas.
On what website can I order the beautiful slip sheet?
I don't have a website right now. I'm going to get a website. No. Scratch. No. I'm going to get an Etsy page. I talked to Georgia Adventure about this. He has an Etsy page. Go ahead and look him up. He's got some cool stuff. He's a really good friend of mine, and we talk a lot, but I talked to him about that, and he kind of recommended it. So that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an Etsy page. I'm going to upload some leather stuff on there and let y'all have at it. You know what I'm saying? You have however many you want. If you want 14, 11, 70.9 million, you got the money. I don't care. But for right now, If you really want one, find me on Instagram at Richter_knives. DM me and we can hook something up. What else, babe?
Alright. This is from Randy's WSG.
Randy!
Alright, brother, I've got a question for you. What's your prettiest knife? But you can't pick it. Have your daughter pick it for you.
Okay, she picked 2 because she can't pick one. She's like me. And I'm not going to let her handle them. Put your hands up, babe. She ain't got no knife, YouTube. Calm it down. This is what she picked. She picked my Warncliffe Copper Lock. She likes the bone on there, right, baby? And the blade is a Warncliffe. She likes this. So this is one of her favorites, or what she thinks is the prettiest. And then this one. And she's like me. She likes that Warncliffe. This is a Tony Bose case swayback gent with a Warncliffe CV blade. That's her picks. What else?
Let me find one.
Tarpon Dot. I guess you would say Tarpon Dot. It says, great case. Can you show how you make your slips? I'll do a video on that. It'd be kind of hard to do on this video, but you know, simplified. It's just measure, cut, you know, fold, glue, poke holes, stitch. We'll do a video. Go ahead. Where are you at? Are you skipping back and forth?
No, I'm not skipping back and forth. I just
Start
saw
at
one.
Erica's EDC. Oh, that's not a question. Go to the next one.
Okay.
Tony
Tony
Pavlik.
Pavlik. I think I have a couple questions. First, what is your favorite pattern of knives? Second, if you can only carry one kind of knife, what would it be? What would it be, a modern or a traditional knife?
Okay. Very good question. Traditional knife, if I could only carry one, it would be a GC Viper. Just like I told you, my favorite blade shape was the Warncliffe and the swayback. And you'll see on my logo as well. This is my stickers I got. On my logo, I've got that GC Viper on there. So that would be the one traditional knife I would carry. And if I had to carry what? What was the question?
If you had to carry... I can't find it no more. Oh, second, if you can only carry one knife, if you can only carry one kind of knife, what would it be, a modern or traditional knife?
Traditional. I'm a traditional guy. I love my traditionals. I love my slip joints, my lockbacks, but and I carry a bug out. I carry a PM2. And I've got you know 4 or 5 different modern folders, and they're handy. But there's something about these old school slip joints, man. I gotta have one. I'm not gonna leave home without one. Go ahead.
This is from Big J's Knives. Great Texas Jack. For a question. What got you into leather and how long have you been creating pieces?
Like I said, what got me into leather is I couldn't afford leather. So I decided to start making it on my own. And how long have I been doing it? Probably for, I'm looking at her like she knows, maybe 5, 6, 7 years, maybe. It doesn't seem like that long because I'm not doing it every day, or I wasn't doing it every day. Now I kind of am. But, you know, just practice and practice every now and then, wanting to make myself something and just being creative and having fun. I think I've been doing it 5, 6, 7 years-ish, but not like a job. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I do this every day until a couple weeks ago. All right, what's the next one?
It's a long one.
Okay, go ahead.
It's from Jersey's Knife Guy. Yeah, brother, you have so beauties there, buddy. I like your styles, Richter. I can't speak. How did you learn how to do leather?
Let's do one question at a time. How did you learn to do leather? Just like I said, I have a friend, Jonathan, that showed me a lot of stuff. He literally sat down with me in his shop and showed me how to dye stuff. I kicked that over. How to dye stuff, how to, do stitching holes, how to do rivets. Man, he's done a lot of stuff, and this thing is still going. He showed me a lot of stuff. So what's the second question? And you say you haven't been doing it that long, but yet your slips are some of the best ever I've seen. I'm talking, I have a lot of slips, but yours are perfect. Is it easy to teach someone that can do a video on showing how you do it? Thanks, buddy. It's not, I don't think it would be easy to teach somebody. I mean, it just depends on how bad you want to do it. If you really want to do leather work, you'll learn how to do it. You'll watch video after video. I've done the same thing. I'm like, I don't want to, I made my first leather thing and it was horrible. At first I thought it was cool because I did it, I guess. But then I looked at it and I'm like, yeah, that's terrible. I'm going to have to do something different. So I'm smacking my daughter on my elbow. I'm sorry, baby girl. But if you really want to learn, watch some videos. And I might put a video or two out there on that. But just sitting here talking during this video, I can't show you how to do it. But we'll definitely get into that. This is a knife channel, but knives and leather go together, right? It even rhymes. Knives, leather, go together. All right. Erica's EDC. Oh my God, your daughter is a riot. Hi, Kensi. All right. I think that's all the questions. And I'm going to answer just a few questions that nobody answered, but everybody asks all the time. Number one, do I make knives? No, I don't make knives. I guess it seems whenever you say your channel is Richter Knives, people think you just make knives. People at work ask me all the time, hey, do you make knives? No, I just carry them. It's not a dumb question, though. I mean, it's not. Also, what else? I think that's it. Yeah, the questions are done. We're done with the questions, sweetie. So that's all the questions we have. So thank y'all for putting those questions down there. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see you in the next video. Richter, out.